For quick.
Nobody was flying right now. What's going to happen is at 7 o'clock, Rich, I'll ask Rich if he's ready to get started. Rich, whatever that week is. Then we'll start the meeting. So, Richie, you ready? Okay.
I read that and then I'll call to order and roll call. I'll say Mr. Perfect. All right, everyone, we ready? Let's get started. This meeting of the Mahwah Board of Education is open to members of the public to be physically present. Members of the public that attend will be asked to follow the same procedures as all other visitors to our schools. Those procedures can be found on the agenda page of our website. Additionally, the board meeting will be live streamed for viewing purposes only. Anyone wishing to view the meeting may do so via Zoom. The webinar ID for this meeting is 886-9425-2038, and the required password is 934637. All right, I call the meeting to order, and we are going to have our first roll call by Mr. Lamb this evening.
Thank you, Dr. Morthy. Roll call, Mr. Copeland.
Here.
Ms. Daviniero.
Here.
Mr. De Silva. Mr. Denise.
Here.
Mr. Gallo.
Here.
Mr. Hughes.
Here.
Mr. Kizmarski. Ms. Jansen.
Here.
Dr. Morthy.
Here. All right. Adequate notice of agenda of this meeting has been provided to the Ridgewood News and the Record, specifying that the Mahwah Board of Education will meet on July 24th, 2024 in the Administrative Offices, 60 Ridge Road, Mahwah, New Jersey. Copy was filed with the Township Clerk. Our salute to the flag. Mr. Denise, would you lead us, please? Thank you.
Pledge allegiance to
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you very much. All right, we do not require a executive session in the beginning, so we will move on to agenda questions. Please limit your questions at this time to resolutions under new business on this agenda. As a matter of fairness, you're asked to limit your questions to no more than one and your remarks to no longer than 3 minutes. If you're here representing a group, please identify yourself, the group, and your position in the group. If you're here as an individual, please give us your name and address. This section of public participation will be limited to 15 minutes. Please specify the resolution you are referring to in your question. I need a motion to open the meeting to the public. Mr. Gallo, second by Mr. Denise. We are officially open to the public. Seeing no one coming forth at this time, I need a motion to close the meeting to the public. Mr. Hughes, second by Mr. Copeland. All right, we don't have a Mahwah student representative report this evening, so let's go on to Dr. DeToro and our superintendent's report.
Yes, thank you. So mine is very brief. This is just a continuation of us focusing on communicating to our public, our students, just what is available. Mr. Pascal brought this down today. There are going to be signs up throughout our high school. This is aligned to our career pathways. This is just an overview sign, but as you can see in the bottom right corner, each of the pathways will have their own sign just to bring heightened awareness to the students and any visitors who come through Mahwah High School on what is available to our students. So Mr. Pascal was extremely proud of this, and he wanted to bring it down. I had another item to discuss, but Dr. Morthy has it, so I'm excited for her to share. It's aligned to the pathways and other opportunities. And last but not least, I want to formally welcome Mr. Lamb to the team. This is day 2 together, and I'm very excited about the opportunities moving forward. So welcome, congratulations, and I look forward to great things ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. DeToro. Mr. Lamb, do you have any report for us this evening?
No, just want to say thank you. It's been a great first 2 days, and I'm sure I'll have more to say next month.
Thank you very much. Dr. Fair, report, thank you.
Brief. The first is this sign. Yeah, this sign is
one of
You wanna
8
do
different
this, you just hold
iterations.
it up here?
So Mr. Pascal wanted us to let everyone know that there are 8 different types of signs that will be plastered throughout the high school hallways.
I saw
Thank you.
flight path.
Yeah.
I got excited, we're doing like pilot training or
Yeah.
something next,
Yeah, it's
right?
all about branding, right?
Excellent,
Opportunities are endless.
excellent,
And
yes.
additionally, some of our summer programs have, they've started and closed already. Our extended school year program, our summer booster program, as well as our summer music program and Safety Town all had successful runs. And Camp Invention, our STEAM experience for our kids, as well as Kindergarten Kickstart, an introduction for our new incoming kindergartners, will begin next week on the 29th. So we are excited to have everyone joining us, and we want to thank our staff for a job well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My report, as Dr. DeToro indicated, first off, though, I just want to, on behalf of the Board of Education and the trustees, welcome Mr. Lamb, our new business administrator, and we all look forward to working with you, and welcome to Mahwah. So I was looking at the Twitter feed, and love that
Sorry.
Twitter feed,
Well,
although I
you say
don't
you
have
want-
Twitter, but I was looking at, okay, is that the wrong thing to say?
No, you're
I was
good.
on the Twitter?
I was laughing because
Right,
you said
you
you were looking at Twitter feed, which is just comical.
Okay, well, thank you, Brett. Several students were highlighted for their placements through our summer Thunderbird career and academic internship program. This is so exciting. Mr. Gallo, how excited are you?
I was juiced.
Juiced. See, that's the word, juiced.
Yeah.
So I thought, let's take an opportunity to just highlight a few of these students. So we have Arush, and again, it's just the first name, so I'm just gonna use first names, who's with the Township of Mahwah. Then we have Mia, who's at Ritz. Thank you, Mr. Leistritz. Advanced Technology Corporation and working in the finance department. Then we have David at Code Ninjas, and he's in the computer science pathway. Then we have Jordan and Harrison, who were teaching, maybe I'm assuming in the summer, one of our music camps. They were teaching elementary and middle school students, and they're in the performing arts career pathway. Then we have Fiza, who's at Paramus Pharmacy, who's in the biotech and health sciences pathway. Then we have Jean, who's at Habitat for Humanity, in the business administration pathway. Gavin, who's also at Leistritz. You just say it, Mr. Gallo, because obviously I can't get it. Who's in the engineering and technology pathway. Then we have Emily, who's at the Chinese Community Center of New Jersey, and she's in the business administration pathway. Then we have Sarhad, who's at Beth Israel Medical Center, and his pathway is biotech research and sciences. Then we have Chase, who's at Adipex, an international ad tech company, business administration pathway. And then I have another Mia, so there must be 2 Mias we have. The second Mia is at Flow Dental, and she's with the biotech and health sciences pathway. So I just wanted to say, I mean, to see this many, and I think this is just a sampling, because I know we have many more, but to see the real life experiences that many of us as board members for many years have been, really talking about and encouraging of, to see this really continue to take off and grow and expand is really very exciting, and congratulations to the team who's really put all this together. I also want to say thank you to all our Thunderbird career partners and hosts, because to take on a student and give your time and energy and so on, I mean, they grow tremendously, but there's also, time and effort involved. So we really do appreciate hosting our students this summer, and we look forward to continuing to grow this program. So congratulations, looks like a big success.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to board committee reports. Do we have any this evening? Okay, board member remarks. Anyone? Mr. Gallo.
I just have a quickie. Last week, one of our graduates from the class of 2015 received her doctorate in neurobiology from Northeastern University. So Dr. Terry Walter is now a RAM with a PhD. A very, and I can't even tell you what her thesis was, but it was a very long thing related to eye and brain coordination and nerve signaling. It was like, holy moly.
Wow.
So
to
Dr.
hear.
Terry Walter.
Good to hear. Thank you, Mr. Gallo. Anyone else? Mr. Copeland?
On the agenda tonight, whatever GG, whatever number this is, 19 GG, Carrie Prunk is going to be doing her Girl Scout Gold Award project here at the high school. I just want to thank her for doing this. Carrie's a very dear friend of my daughter's, and they've been in Girl Scouts since they were kindergarten together. They're both going through the Gold Award project and everything. If you've ever had a daughter go through this project, you know the amount of work it takes to get to this point, to actually come in front of a group to say, hey, this is what I want to do, I want your permission to do it. There's been a lot of things and challenges that they've had to do to get to this point. So I just want to congratulate Carrie on getting to this point, and I'm very excited to see what this is going to look like on our lower field. It sounds like an awesome project, and from the drawings we saw in our packet, it looks like it's going to be really cool additions to the high school. So thank you to Carrie.
Thank you, Mr. Copeland. And I would agree, all the Girl Scout Gold Awards, Eagle Scout projects that are done at the schools are tremendous. And the work and dedication of the students that they put in. I've been through an Eagle Scout project, and it's really very tremendous. So yes, thank you very much. And this I think maybe board meeting should do the labyrinth, perhaps, after a board
We
meeting.
may not be able to get out of it. So.
We might get lost, Brett. All right. Mr. Hughes.
I just had one quick question
Sure.
about the contracts on P and Q utilizing the ARP ESSER funding. So it's my understanding, I believe that the ARP funding eventually will dry up. Is there,
Where are we at?
oh, this is
Is
P
there
and Q.
Huh?
P and Q.
P and Q. Under 18? 18
Yes.
P and Q?
Yeah.
Is this related to Lincoln?
Oh yeah, Linkit and Curriculum Associates. So I noticed that we're using ARP and ESSER funding. I was just wondering if, or how much longer, because it's my understanding, I think it's drying up at some point soon, how much longer we'll have the ARP funding? And if so, like, we really like these people that are contracting, will we develop another budgetary plan in the future to be fiscally responsible adding these?
That's a very good question. Yes, we have been fortunate enough to use the different fundings from the state and the federal government for both of these to get them up off the ground. Dr. Bavino has been looking at all of her budget lines in the curriculum section of the budget, and she already has plans and already started allocating funds accordingly when it does clear up. I believe, and Dr. Bavino, correct me if I'm wrong, next year we're covered for next year, and it would be the 26-27 school year that we're gonna have to make sure during the 25-26 school year, when we're budgeting for that following year, everything will be lined up. But our expectation is, and we feel that we're in a good position to do that already, because it is it's a large amount of money. We wanna make sure that we're being responsible now so we can afford it down the road.
Excellent, thank
And I
you.
believe some of this is startup one-time money too, so it's one-time funding, one-time cost. So it's not like we have these costs forever and ever and ever. And I think the ARP funding expires in September. We have to commit by September this year.
It's done now.
Yeah,
Okay.
so, we're always conscious of not using, we never wanted to use the ARP money for things that we had to pay for in the future,
Right.
as many other districts did. But we also wanted to use every penny we had,
Yeah.
so.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Anyone else? Okay, then let's move on to old business. Let's take 17A and B. Need a motion on the floor. Mr. Gallo, second by Mr. Hughes. Mr. Lamb, roll call, please.
Roll call, Mr. Copeland,
Yes.
Ms. Stefaniero,
Yes.
Mr. Denise,
Abstain.
Mr. Gallo,
Yes.
Mr. Hughes,
Yes.
Ms. Ting Jensen,
Yes.
Dr. Morrison.
Yes. All right, let's now take new business, A to HH. I need a motion on the floor. Mr. Copland, second by Ms. Ting Jansen. Roll call, please, Mr. Lamb.
Mr. Copley.
Yes.
Ms. Debonero.
Yes.
Mr. Denise.
Yes.
Mr. Gallo.
Yes, except on check number 116320 and 116234, I'll be abstaining.
Mr. Hughes.
Yes.
Ms. Ting Jansen.
Yes.
Dr. Morton.
Yes. All right, now let's take 19, new business personnel. I think we're again, A to HH. There you go. Motion, Mr. Copland, second by Mr. Denise.
Is that worth the question?
Yes, sure.
On 19E, just a comment and a question. First of all, I think this is a fantastic hire. Bill Hunt has been in the community forever, is well-known, and is gonna do incredible at the Ridge. I've seen him firsthand interact with the kids, and he's gonna be great. Question I have is, there was conversation about splitting the cost of his salary with the town. Has that been solidified, or where are we in that process?
We had a number of meetings with the town. I reached out to our town business administrator. He's currently away. So I'm just waiting to hear back along the lines of where we're gonna go with that. They were open to it. I know that there was a lot of conversations at the town council meeting. I don't know where they're finalizing it. Whether they are partnering with us or not, we're gonna move forward with it. As I shared before, they were generous enough to offer in the beginning. They set up a meeting, trying to remember what part of last year, and how they started the meeting was, we would like to partner with you, and we appreciated that partnership. Where we go from there, I'm hoping to get more information in the coming weeks. But as I said, we're in a position that we can take this on, but if they would like to partner with us like they did with the SRO, that would be appreciated too.
Fantastic, thank you.
The township will still be supporting us, the police force, with training and certification, gun training, right?
Yes.
And yeah, so there'll be
Correct.
until we have a fully integrated officer.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Okay. I have the motion. Yes, so, Mr. Lamb? Oh, Ms. Jansen? Okay. Go ahead. Mr. Lamb, go
No
ahead.
question.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Roll call. Mr. Copeland.
Yes, and thanks to all the volunteers on there. There's a ton for Danny.
Ms. Debonero.
Yes.
Mr. Denise.
Yes.
Mr. Gallo.
Yes.
Mr. Hughes.
Yes.
Ms. Ting Jansen.
Yes.
Dr. Morton.
Yes. Okay, public questions or comment. Public participation at board meetings is in accordance with bylaw 0167. At this time, members of the public may ask questions or make a comment on educational issues or school matters of community interest. As a matter of fairness, you're asked to limit your questions to no more than one, and your remarks to no longer than 3 minutes. If you're here representing a group, please identify yourself, the group, and your position in the group. If you're here as an individual, please give us your name and address. All right, I need a motion to open the meeting to the public. Mr. Gallo, second by Mr. Hughes. Okay, we are officially open to the public. Seeing no one coming forth at this time, let's have a motion to close the meeting to the public. Mr. Hughes, and second by Mr. Copland. All right, we will be going to executive session and then adjourning from there. So let me get a motion to recess to executive session. Mr. Gallo, second by Ms. Ting Jansen, and we will then adjourn from there directly. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
Oh, yeah. You guys are killing them.
Not that.